When you think about a smart car, you're probably thinking about a little two-seater city runabout, style over substance perhaps, but now there's this. This is the Smart #5. It's a Brabus car and it's quite amazing. And today we're going to take it through our electric exam because you're watching Totally Electric. Welcome to Totally Electric, where we test drive electric cars and we help you choose the one that's just right for you. We do that using our own proprietary system called the Electro Exam, where we evaluate a car according to 5 different categories. Each category get a score, we sum them all up and we get a final score for each one of the vehicles we test. If you want to compare this Smart #5 with other cars that we've test driven, you can do that on our website. I'll put a link in the description just below. Now let's get on with testing the Smart #5 Brabus. So this is the third car from Smart since it was taken over by the megacorp Geely in China. We've had the Smart #1, #3 and now the #5. There's a large SUV. It's still distributed through the Mercedes dealer network and you can see some of the Mercedes DNA inside the car. The Smart #5 starts at €48,000. For that you'll get the Pro version with the smaller LFP battery and slower charging. Now if you're willing to pay the €63,000 that the Smart Brabus cost, then you'll get 646 horsepower. You get acceleration in less than 4 seconds to 100. You'll get a battery that's capable of charging at 400 kilowatts. Now just to put 400 kilowatts into perspective, the Tesla Model 3, one of the most sold cars in Europe, can charge at 250 kilowatts, and that is a really fast charging car. Many of the cars, including cars that are out now or just being developed and put to market right now, can charge at 150 or 100 kilowatts. This one can charge at 400. It does this thanks to an 800 volt architecture and the capability of receiving 500 amps while we're charging. 800 volts, 500 amps gives us 400 kilowatts. We'll do a charging test later on and see how many kilometers you can actually charge per minute at 400 kilowatts. I reckon it's quite a lot. So as it stands, this right now, as of today, is the fastest charging car you can buy, at least here in Spain, right now. So the Smart #5 is a D-segment SUV about the same size as the Tesla Model Y. It's 4.70 meters long, 1.92 meters wide and 1.71 meters tall. So it's quite tall actually, and you know, it's got this blocky design which might not be the best for aerodynamics, but who cares about aerodynamics, because this one has got 100 kilowatt hours of battery, 94 kilowatt hours of usable battery in there. With that you can do in the long range version with rear wheel drive 590 kilometers according to the WLTP standard, and this is one, the Brabus version, well, a little bit less, 540 kilometers. Of course, we're going to test that in the real world situation. We're going to drive it on the highway and see how far we can actually go in this car. So it's a big car, it's blocky, it's got a massive battery, and it's got another ace up its sleeve. It can charge at 22 kilowatts on AC, meaning that it can actually fill this big fat battery up in only 4 hours if you've got access to a 22 kilowatt AC charger. I think this car looks absolutely amazing. I really like the silhouette of this car. I like the tinted rear windows, and in this Brabus version we got the red highlights all around the car. We got them down here, we got them on the rear view mirrors, and we got them on the brakes inside the wheels. By the way, those are 21-inch wheels. That will hurt our range a little bit. On the other versions we've got smaller wheels just to be a bit more efficient. But look at it, especially in this grey color. It's not metallic, it's toned down. It's like a gunmetal grey. Wonderful. So the front also looks great, but we've got these oblongs everywhere on the car. This is like the defining design characteristics of this car. We got them here, we got them in the actual lights. You'll find them inside the car as well, the oblong. Now the lights are up here. We've got LED matrix lights that will turn off specific pixels to not blind oncoming traffic. Oh shit, I hit something. I think it's because it detected that I waited here. So I thought I wanted to open, oh, maybe it's because I've got the keys in my pocket. I'm probably squeezing the wrong buttons. So as I was saying before, the frunk scared the living crap out of me. We've got cameras in the front down here just to help us park, because it is quite difficult to see over the hood. And we've got cameras and radars and stuff up there on top of the windscreen. And then we've got ventilation down here. So it's a very, very complete setup. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the key. It's much prettier than the key we've seen on the #1 or the #3, which look like the thing they bring you at a fast food restaurant when you're waiting for them to bring you your fried chicken. So let's check out the back of this car. Again, full of oblongs. And if we want to open up, there's no kick sensor beneath it. We actually have to push a button. So where's the button? It's hidden inside the A-hole. All right, so if we push that, it should open up and reveal 630 liters of space. And that is actually a massive space. So in comparison, typical D-class SUVs would have 500, maybe 550 liters of available space. But this one is squarish and big. So we get 630. I wonder if there's a frunk. So let's see if there's a frunk underneath here. Well, I know there is actually. And I know that because on the key, there's a way to actually open the hood. And you know, it seems like a silly detail, but it's actually really important, because if you're stopped here and you need to get your, I don't know, charging cables out, you don't want to go inside the car and pull twice on a lever and then go out to the front. It's much more practical to just be able to push a button on your key. So we've got 47 liters of frunk space, and that is not the biggest frunk in the world. It's actually quite small, but it's just big enough, you know, for your charging cables and such. Very practical. The interior of this Smart #5 is absolutely incredible, especially in this Brabus version. Look at just these red seat belts. We've got red stitching all over the car. We've got leather. We've got, I don't know what this is, velour. I don't know. We've got a black headliner. It's really top quality. It's very much in line with something you'd find in an AMG Mercedes, right? It's very sporty, and they use a similar kind of materials. There are no cheap plastics. There are plastics, like in this part of here, the whole oblong of the front is plastic, but it doesn't feel like a cheap plastic. Plastic here in the middle, it's not piano black, it's matte black. So I don't get the sun shining on it, and I don't get fingerprints on it. And then we've got carbon fiber as well. Really, really nice materials, absolutely top of the line. The design itself is very characteristic. It's very much specifically made for this car, and I enjoy it. I find it nice. It's fresh and it's modern, and it's true to what is a smart car. I've got an amazing speaker system, the Sennheiser tweeter that comes up there. Well, it's a lot bigger than a regular tweeter, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. Also got the heads-up display. I've got a screen in front of me which works really well. Well designed, very clear information. And I've got these two main screens here in the middle. They have a problem though, because as soon as the sun comes in through the window a little bit, the sun will hit the screens. I can't see anything on them. Let me just demonstrate. Right now I had to park here sort of in the shadow so that the sun doesn't glare in through it. But now if I turn around, you might be able to see sun coming in through the windows, hitting the screens, and it all just goes white. I can't see anything. And this happens quite a lot, especially if you have the roof open. You just can't see what's going on here at all. But, you know, maybe they could have angled it differently or something. I'm not sure. I've got phone chargers, they're ventilated. I've got USB ports down there. Really nice, except for the screens and except for the ergonomics of the seats, because there's plenty of space. I mean, I've got headroom, I've got leg room. It's very nice and comfortable. However, this is the Brabus version, so I would have liked to sit like inside the seat a little bit further down and have some side support both on my bottom and in my back. I really feel like when I'm using all of these 600 horsepower, I'm gliding and sliding around a little bit too much. I like the fact that I can have my sunglasses up here. I've got a nice oblong button to open here where I can hide some stuff, and there's a fridge down here for my lunch. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so top quality, really nice design, a few ergonomic details that could have been better, but other than that, pretty good interior. So how much space have we got in the back of the Smart #5? Well, it's quite a lot. I'm 1.90 m, that's 6'4", and look how much space I have for my knees. This seat is in my driving position, so I've got a guy in the front that's 1.90 m and another guy 1.90 m here behind. I've got plenty of head space, I've got plenty of leg space. There's just so much room in here. In fact, I can also recline or incline the seat here in the back electronically. They've even duplicated the controls from the front, but this bit doesn't do anything. It does on the other side though, because that way I can move this seat if there's nobody in it. That's quite practical. Now I've also got 2 USB ports, USB-C, and one's got 60-watt charging. That is a lot. That's really, really fast. If I open up here, I've got plenty of space even for leaving my phone there, and if I need my Coca-Cola to be held, I've got cup holders here. And I can open this bit so I can pass skis through here, or I don't know, take care of a poodle I've got back there or something like that. Or I can adjust the headrest so even tall people will be safe here in the back. I've got this here reading light, which is like in the airplanes, I can swivel it around. Very nice, very nice. It's big space and very practical.
So now you know the Smart #5 inside and out. In the next video, we'll be looking at its impressive real-world range and the fastest charging you can imagine. Remember to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with the Smart #5 Brabus.